What you doing, Colton?
Having fun.
Well,
Lots of fun.
Unfortunately, our yard hydrant broke. And what it did is it left the plunger in the bottom of the hydrant, and I could not get it out. Even though I tried to flush it with water, and I tried to use the rod to hook it and pull it out and all those good things. So I did buy a new one. But you know what that means? That means we've got to dig out the old one and get it ready, put in the new one. Now, I didn't plan on this. It was only like 4 years ago, maybe 3 years, 4 years ago, we put this line in, and I got a video when we put it in, so I think it was around 4. And I'll be doggone. This Simmons is the brand, and it didn't last. Just literally rusted out at the bottom. Now, how can it rust out? It's must have been a brass or a bronze, excuse me, a bronze or brass something rod, and then I think they drilled and they put in a threaded stock in the bottom, and I think they put in steel. This, and whatever was at the bottom is rusted out. I mean, just gone. So I hope the one I'm putting in is better. I bought it at Grover's Pay and Pack in Nampa, Idaho. For those of you that are wondering, this one was put in by the plumber who laid the pipe for me. I had a plumber do it. I didn't trust myself. I am not a plumber, and I don't intend to be one. So we got a ways to go, and once we get it in, we'll show you what we got. Right now, he's just trying to get around that fitting so we can get a nice size pipe wrench on it. Yep. Had to stop canning and drying and freeze drying and all that good stuff. All right. Thanks, Colton. Howdy, friends. This is Butch at Sand Hollow Homestead in Sand Hollow, Idaho. Colton and Nan is out here, and we're harvesting. Oh, look at those onions. Show me those onions, Ann. Those are red ones, ain't they? Oh, my.
They were laying on top of the ground.
Yeah, that looks good. Ann,
Yeah.
say hi.
Hi.
Oops, say hi now.
Hi.
There you go. Anyhow, Colton's pulling the corn, and we've been popping the corn off. And what we're looking at is the weather's supposed to get down to 38 degrees in the morning in a couple of days. So I decided that it's time for the summer crops to come out. Now, am I going to pull the tomatoes? No. I'm going to take a risk at the tomatoes because they're mostly green. There are some red ones in there, and I'm thinking before it gets down that low, we'll probably pull as many as we can. But the corn, as you can see, the wind is really strong today. I'm guessing that there's 25 or more miles an hour today in gusts, and it's pretty strong. It's blowing these corns over. So we're going to strip the corn, and then yeah, got a lot of processing to do. But yes, those onions are incredible for our garden. Now, I've seen Danny at Deep South Homestead. His corn you can't beat. And there's other places that they've done real good, like down in Texas, where they've done real good with onions. But Idaho, my garden, they've always been really small. Well, not this year. This year we're getting some real cream of the crop onions, and they're the white ones, and they're the red ones. So we're going to have plenty of onions to dehydrate and some to store. All right, I better get back to going. And pretty strong gust. See you later. Well, we've been harvesting squash for a couple months, and with all the preparation for winter that's coming up, and the fact that we're going to freeze dry most of this corn, not all of it, but most of it. There's a little bit of green beans that Colton and Ann picked. That's a good mess, and haven't even touched the apples yet. But squash, summer squash is done, and we've got the winter squash. Now that's the banana squash, and that's a Waltham butternut. But the crookneck, the golden zucchini, the black beauty zucchini, and the striped zucchini, all of that has been picked, and the plants have been pulled. So now we're down to the winter, and the next thing I'll probably do is pull the onions and get them set up so that they can cure. This was a good day, a really good day. Well, there's lots of food in the pantry, so we'll see you at supper time.